Aye, this is Innisfil Soccer Club's set up for warm-ups, passing and receiving drills and the players' boxes. Each box is separated by 6 yards and each box is 6 yards by 6 yards square. Players can only enter the field with their bottles. All balls are supplied by the club and all markers. Only one person touches the equipment, in this case the head coach. All equipment is sanitised before and after each session. This session here is the 1 to 10, where players perform various moves with over 1,000 touches and a 10-minute warm-up. When the coach calls number 1, the players use various surfaces of both feet to dribble and control the ball. When he calls number 2, the player stops the ball and uses the sole of his shoe. When he calls 3, the player stops the ball and touches the ball with his knee. After every command, the coach will always restart by number 1. For example, number 4, keep the ball off the floor, juggling. Then number 1, back on the run. Number 5, the fastest man alive, where the player keeps the ball doing touches with the inside of both feet, and then back on to number 1, on the run. Number 6, do some tricks, any trick the player can do, from a drag back, step over, pull push, various moves. Number 7, up to heaven, the player stops the ball and makes 3 attempts to head an imaginary ball. Number 1, back on the run. Number 8, change with a mate. The player stops the ball sentry on his or her box and moves to the edge of his box, back in and touches it 3 times. Number 9, toe the line, using the sole of the shoe below the toes to roll the ball from left to right using both feet. Number 1, back on the run. Number 10, stop, start again. The player dribbles with the ball, stopping with the sole and starting with the laces, using 1 foot and then progressing to 2 feet. Next up, move on to some passing and receiving drills using various parts of both feet. First up, inside, 1 foot only. Again, the boxes are 6 yards square. The distance between the box is 12 yards. The players stay behind the ball, control the ball high up the ball with 1 foot, and pass with the inside of the same foot. So for example, inside with the left, inside with the right. These moves vary onto both feet, inside of 1 foot. For example, the right foot, pushing it onto the inside of the left, moving the ball across your body, is progression 1. Progression 2 is receiving with the outside of your foot and passing with the inside of the same foot. Progression 3 is outside of 1 foot, inside of 1 foot, shifting over to the opposite foot using the outside and passing with the inside again. For the younger player, all these drills can be made less difficult by stopping the ball, moving the ball, and then passing the ball. Major coaching point here again: eyes on the ball, stay behind up the ball, receive high up the ball, play through the centre of the ball. The coach has corrected some of these moves by explaining to the players that if you start in too close and you move to the ball, you take it inside. So start from the back of the box, move into the box, and play your pass. So start from the outside. When the ball leaves your partner's foot, you move in, set it, and play it, using the inside of both feet, shifting the ball across your body. If possible, keep the ball in your box, play an accurate weighted pass back to your partner. So play your pass, drop back out to the back, and attack the ball as he plays it in. Set and pass. Next up, the players are using the outside of 1 foot and passing with the inside of the same foot. Same coaching points apply. Receiving, eye on the ball, stay behind the ball, and play high up the ball with your first touch, and an accurate weighted pass through the middle of the ball with the inside of the same foot. We are now moving on to the theme and asking players to move one at a time, keeping social distancing in mind. First player is moving off to the next template. This template will be added and you will see what the template looks like from start to finish. But it's important to send one player at a time and explain the social distancing rules throughout your session. Thank you, good luck, and see you on the field.